Hello, welcome to Speaking Opera. My name is Howard Hart, and I'll be your host today in the second of a two-part interview with Lucia Popp, done in New York City at the Mayflower Hotel on February 21st, 1981. Lucia Popp was singing Pamina in Mozart's Magic Flute at the Metropolitan Opera and was willing to do this interview with me at that time.
That was a sort of side step, if you know what I mean. I was actually stepping in for somebody else, but on very short notice. And I learned it, I think, in a few days, sort of 5 or 6 days. And I went to London and talked to Mr. Almeida because I was not very sure of my French. But he said it was okay. And the technique, you know, the kind helped a lot. But I don't think I would ever sing Anita on stage. Well, I tried, but you know, it was very, very interesting work, and it was something that I never done before, sort of very dramatic, and I enjoyed tremendously, you know, everything. But I think I couldn't survive that, doing this every week.
I'd like to take that out occasionally and play it after one listens to like Mozart, and then put on the final few minutes.
Oh yeah, this
it's incredible.
This laughing, and
it's so
good, very
intense.
good piece. I think the Massenet has a kind of renaissance now. But you know, I'm doing my first Manon.
Where will you be seeing that?
This will be in Washington in 1993. Christina is actually not sidestep. Christina fits in my developing. I mean, I've changed. I don't know how you describe it in English. Changing Fach. You know, this. If you go from what is the English word for Fach?
There isn't one. It's when you stay within a certain repertoire for a while.
I don't like to be somehow very put in a box, you know, and written, this is now lyric, and this is coloratura, and this is soubrette, and so. But of course, by choosing your repertoire, you are sort of in one box with certain parts. And I was in my life already in 3 boxes. I started as a mezzo-soprano. Would you believe that?
No, I don't think anyone knows that. What roles were you doing?
No, I didn't have any roles, but everybody thought that because my voice was very somewhat dark, and then I had very good low register. But then, from that, my voice teacher said, no, this is nonsense, no mezzo-soprano. You have a very good top. And then I became coloratura.
Mezzo-soprano singing the Queen of the Night at first.
Well, of course, my middle range was not developed at that time. I was very young. I started to sing. And I sang all kind of parts like Blondchen and Oscar and this sort of soubrette parts. Then came the heavier coloratura like Constanze and Queen of the Night for a while. And after a while I was singing, well, the middle range is now so, and I enjoyed so much the repertoire with lyric. All these parts like Susanna and Despina and Selina, they are without any high coloratura, but very nice middle range, very lyric parts. And I was long time staying there, Sophie, and etc. Now, as I'm getting older, and I think bored is not the right word. You are not getting bored, but you just are curious for something else, especially on the stage. And then I think, well, probably I could try now and then try to go a little bit heavier repertoire, not too much, because you know there are certain restriction by the voice, you know, you can't really break it. Don't worry, I will never sing Isolde or Salome. But I start to sing, for instance, my first Evchen in Meistersinger. Now just studying for Covent Garden, and in this fit the Christina. And of course we have to now talk about the recordings on stage. So many things it's misguiding for the public these days, but you can do so much on the recordings that you never would do on the stage.
Would you do Christina on stage?
Yeah, I would say, you know, it is yes and no. I think some of this, especially the beginning, this, you know, this very conversation you can do, but they are quite heavy things with especially the end of the end of the second act, and then the very end, which this end requires a little bit heavier voice. I could do it probably, but my taste is better than my voice in this kind. That's why I leave it only for recording.
You're recording Cunning Little Vixen.
Yes, this I could do on the stage, of course. I'm recording Cunning Little Vixen with Sir Charles Macker's in Vienna, with Vienna Philharmonic, and in Czech. And this is the whole cast is Czech speaking, because I think it's very difficult for anybody else to record it in this special Moravian dialect, which is not really Czech. It's something in between Slovak and Czech, and it's very, it's divine.
This is what Jan the Czech expected.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, his writing is in this dialect, in this Moravian. But naturally, it would be probably the end of this stream which I described with Christina, and I'm now recording Daphne this is all we are talking now. I mean, we planned for sort of 3-4 years, not just now, but probably I try even a little later, Arabella. This could be in.
Do you plan on doing more lieder recitals?
Yes,
recording
I think lieder singing is my great love, and I think it's very, very necessary to sing lieder. It's like sort of kind of vocal hygiene to the voice, to paint it with very fine brush, not with like in the opera. You get in the opera, you can get in the bad habits, so, and everything is so blasé a little bit if you do performance for 200 times that you don't. But in leaders, you should care about each word, and it's very healthy. I always find after giving a leader recital and working on leaders a few weeks, I'm better on the stage, better vocally, just technically better. And I sing a lot of concerts. I love to sing a concert with orchestra. I'm just dividing now my work to sort of 1/3 opera, 1/3 concerts and recitals, and 1/3 recording. I'm so long on this in this business. I don't tell you how long. That I had a lot of theater. I love still theater, but now I think I want to leave something. Because I want to go back and see how was it, how was this recording, and it's so. I mean, this is such a wonderful. It's a miracle that we can really conserve these things. Everything in life passes so quick, and you can't go back and take the record. I don't listen too often to my records, but sometimes when I listen by accident in radio, I think, my God, it was actually a very beautiful voice. Sort of 10 years ago.
You should feel that way. It still is.
No, I don't feel. I really, many of my records are still packed quite in secret packages. I don't open them too much. For me, the work is finished when I do the record, and probably many years after I will go back.
I think it's healthy to look forward. It's nice to look back occasionally, but life seems so much more rewarding when you're working towards something and always improving, and hopefully improving. We all try, and you have improved those.
I have a very great. I'm a very happy person, because I always say I'm so well paid for my hobby, and I feel all my life is one holiday.
You really love and enjoy singing.
Yeah, very much, and I like to travel, and still, it's wonderful if you have the fan mail, and the people are writing so nice things, and writing that, for instance, last week I got a letter, I was almost crying. He said, I traveled for your Zauberflöte over 1,000 miles from Atlanta, and but each mile it was worthwhile. And he didn't want to do anything. He didn't want to signature. He didn't want to just say thank you. I think it's great, I'm very, very fortunate and blessed.
At the end of this interview, Lucia Popp said, "I am very fortunate and blessed." And I would like to end this interview today with, "We are very fortunate and blessed to have known Lucia Popp." Thank you for listening to Speaking Opera. This was the second in a two-part interview with Lucia Popp, recorded on February 21st, 1981. Please visit our website at speakingopera.com for more information.